When I was in middle school, I learned about what improvisation was. And it's basically the idea of playing a solo that isn't written out. There aren't predetermined notes. You're creating it on the spot. There are rules that go along with it. There's chords and scales that go along with the chords. But it's kind of a scary new adventure. When I was in 8th grade, none of us improvised. Not a single person improvised. And there was talk of a guy last year, in last year's group, that he could improvise. And we were just all in awe. He was like a legend and stuff like that. And I kind of fell in love with improvisation. And so we are trying to work on it quite a bit here. And I would like to have all of the soloists that have soloed so far stand, because they are all improvising their solos. And so here's another thing about me too. If you're ever watching me on the bandstand, I give myself a slap on the wrist when I was the one that messed up, to let the kids know that, oops, I messed up. So before I say this next thing, I'm going to give myself a slap on the wrist, because I'm not really supposed to say this. We kind of had, for the concert, for the festival, like 2.5 jazz band songs ready to go. You just heard the 2 that we had ready to go. This next one's kind of half ready to go. It's kind of a difficult one, and we're going to spend a lot of time in class tomorrow. They don't know it in 8th grade band. We're going to be fixing a lot of these things and stuff like that. So this is one of those few that I'm crossing my fingers that we all start and finish in the same place. This is one of the most famous songs of all time. It was one of the big name songs from The Sound of Music, and jazz musicians used to take songs from musicals, Broadway, and other popular songs of the day, because they already knew the changes, everybody knew the chord changes for them, and they would play a lot of them. And so John Coltrane came out, and he did a version. He's a famous tenor saxophone player, by the way. He did a version of My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. So this next one is My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. Just getting really deep into the geeky side of music. One major change on it, My Favorite Things is written in 3/4 time. It's like a waltz. Da 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 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. And so, but this arrangement is in 4/4 time. So it is My Favorite Things, but it's in 4/4 time. And last thing I'm going to say on it too, as I was throwing out my excuses, it says Franklin High School written across the top of our sheet music. This is an arrangement of high school bands too. So, anyways, fingers crossed. All right, here we go. And we got one more for you tonight. We're going to get set up to do the marching band song. This is the song that we're going to be marching down the street to. By the way, they're in their